government report on prescription drug pricing points to corporate mouth.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
What are you talking about, man? Look at this text.
It's about your right to be informed. Your right to access all types of information keeps us free as a nation.
No.
Today, there are real threats to press freedom.
Residential areas by...
And your right to know about the world around us.
Look.
Some threats are obvious, some are easy to miss, but they all put our way of life at risk. We must defend against all of these threats, no matter what kind of news is important to you.
Justified putting American troops in harm's way?
That's a great question.
We must protect our right to know before it's too late. Understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
I'm Ben Affleck, and I want to thank you for joining me and supporting Paralyzed Veterans of America.
I joined the Navy to serve my country as a Navy SEAL. While parachuting with my platoon, my parachute didn't open. I broke my neck. It left me paralyzed. Paralyzed Veterans of America was by my side from that moment on.
Since 1946, Paralyzed Veterans of America has kept a promise to our wounded veterans. We will never leave a fallen comrade behind.
Thanks to PVA, paralyzed veterans are getting specialized medical care and treatments, the benefits they've earned, the jobs they want, and the accessible vehicles and homes they need.
I just don't think my family would be as happy as they are without the support that I received from Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Our veterans fought for us. Let's fight for them.
To learn more, go to pva.org today.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Hey, Barbie, you're so cheesy. I want to gobble you up.
What?
Stand back and watch this. Don't do anything stupid. What human voodoo is this? It's a portal into other realities. Come on.
Where did they go?
That was freaky. I'll check the browser history.
Rooster, you're looking good.
Hey, cutie. Ed, there's something really off here. This is utter chaos. I'm female. It's just in this reality.
I had a friend like that once. Got ate by an alligator.
Oh, no. Free fish.
Humans put something in the fish so we can't crop until the sun is down.
Just getting shot at. Ed, do you trust me?
Not usually. Who knows how many more of these we'll have to go through to find home?
If we leave, we have no idea what kind of place we'll end up. Hey, boy.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. That no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
Let me take these funny glasses off here. Welcome to Soul Dates Live, everyone. Welcome to Soul Dates Live, everybody. I am your host, Sean Garvey. Can we play a little bit of that music in the background? There we go. There we go. Once again, welcome to Soul Dates Live. I am your host and producer, Sean Garvey. Make sure you follow us at Beat Break Radio on all your social media. At Beat Break Radio, we're broadcasting live. Yes, folks, we are live, and I am feeling a lot more better, by the way. Thank you all for checking up on me when I was under the weather for the past couple of weeks. You know, that bug's been going around. So I wanted to make sure that I'm dressed up to make up for my leave of absence from the show as I recover from that illness, but I am happy to say that I am better. Thank you so much. We're on all your streaming platforms, including Roku TV, Android TV, your Fire TV, even on the Flow Television Network, and this show will be on demand on Honey, my new Roku TV channel. Make sure you check Honey out. Download the app on your Roku TV. But in the meantime, between time, check out tonight's broadcast. We are in for a treat, and so are you. This is the speed dating edition of Soul Dates Live. We got a few bachelors and bachelorettes that will be joining with us momentarily. But in the meantime, between time, I have a special guest, special family that are in the studio with us this evening. We're going to turn the music bed down. So I am playing both host and producer and somewhat of a participant, but I'll get into all that in just a few moments. We are joined by Nicole and John, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give a round of applause for Nicole and John, if I can get the applause ready, but I'm going to just do it on my end. Good evening. Happy Sunday. How are you all doing?
Hey, we're great.
Doing well.
Awesome. You know what? I know what the problem is. Let me bring this down. See, this is what happens when you have to be on air and producing at the same time. It's all good. We're going to make it work tonight. Happy New Year, first and foremost. Happy 2024. And I am happy to say that you are the first couple to ever be on Soul Dates Live.
Wow.
Awesome.
We like being the first.
Who doesn't like being the first?
Nice.
Who doesn't like being the first? So, Nicole, I want to start with you. We talked offline prior to you coming on the show. I cannot wait to get into you and John's happily ever after part of the story. But of course, this is Soul Dates Live. I want to let people know, if you are a first-time viewer, this is the show in which we connect people based on music compatibility and personal chemistry. A little bit something different than what most dating shows do. But because we got the actual game show coming up in just a few moments, this is just the pregame. Of course, we have done pregame segments in the past before, Nicole and John, but I like to just talk to couples and talk to people who have experienced the ups and the downs of the dating scene. So, Nicole, let's start with you first, Nicole. How has your dating life in the past been? Describe to us.
Lots of dating sites, blind setup dates, etc. for 20 years.
20 years, wow.
Oh, yeah. So I've got stories. I've got things to say, please don't go there. But I've also got lots of advice after that long of a time of things that I did try out that were advantageous. And this is an example of one of the things I did try out that was advantageous. So, yeah, just lots of stuff. Kind of depends on what you want to exactly hear about.
I want to, just for a few moments, Nicole, just give our listeners and our viewers some fun fact about you. You are a model / an actress. And is it fair to say, and this is right up my alley if you've done any research on me, but you are a mental health therapist. Is it fair to say that?
Yes. Here in the state of North Carolina, it's licensed clinical mental health counselor.
Wonderful, wonderful. And the reason why I say that's up my alley, because I do a mental health show called The Mental Space. Got to give you all a shameless plug. Check it out. Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. That's Eastern Standard Time. But what do you think? This is just kind of a question that I wanted to throw you guys out there. And John, you can also weigh in as well. How does mental health play a role in today's dating scene? We see the news stories, right? We see the news stories of the decline in dating and even in marriages, and this is from accredited sources, right? So, but from your vantage point, how does mental health play an instrumental role in today's dating scene?
It plays a big role. So big role from the aspect of actually someone's mental health, but also throughout how they handle certain things, which has a lot to do with the mental health aspect. And since COVID happened, lots of things have shifted. Lots of things have shifted in the dating world, in the mental health world. Lots of anxiety has come more to the surface, which plays a big part in relationships.
Let's say you, John, let's say you, how does mental health, do you think mental health plays an instrumental role? Do you agree with Nicole that mental health plays a very vital role in today's scene? And how do you look at it from a male's perspective?
Oh, I do. Definitely. Yeah. And I think it's a lot to do with compatibility with someone else. You know, if they're working on their mental health and you're doing the same, you're going to be compatible. So I believe it does play a very important role, and especially in compatibility, in my opinion.
So what you're saying is that both people are working toward common goals of being as healthy as they can be, and that does take on the big aspect of the mental health, then they are going to be more compatible because they're both working toward individual goals, but also to help out in the relationship.
Yes.
Right. Nicole and John joining with us right here on Soul Dates Live with Sean Garvey. And also, by the way, too, if you see the ticker at the bottom, if you like the show, if you like what we're doing, make sure you send us a love appreciation. $ Reach One Communications, Cash App, and follow my Patreon users, patreon.com/Reach One Communications. Nicole, just in your experience, especially when it comes to talking about all things considered mental health and still going through the barriers of the dating scene, what do those conversations look like when you are talking to or when you engaging with people that are dealing with some issue of trying to find that special someone or to find that person that can be compatible to? What do those conversations look like?
Honestly, a lot of the conversations these days have surrounded social media, and that opens up a huge Pandora's box for a lot of people. Social media gives us wonderful platforms to be connected and in communication and meet varied people from all around, not just our small towns that we might live in. Yeah. But it also opens up the Pandora's box to infidelity and liking other people, kind of, sort of, the soft cheating. And so it opens up a Pandora's box because now we have access to so many different people, things, etc.
Right. But then again, just to not so much give you a pushback, but just to play devil's advocate a little bit ago. a little bit. Okay, so we all came from a time where we didn't have social media, right?
Yes.
We didn't have social media. We didn't have all this access to pretty much everywhere, everybody around the world, right? Yes. And I came from a time where you could only reach to somebody within your close proximity.
Yes.
And
yes,
you know, now we have social media. Do you think that without social media, right? Because we didn't have to have social media, but we are on social media.
Yes.
But without social media, you know, we wouldn't have dating apps. We wouldn't have dating apps or certain dating platforms that we have. You know,
Yes.
I mean, is it both? In your perspective, is it both a gift and a curse at the same time?
Absolutely. So, Sean, just quick example. I had a local client of mine that had been coming to me for mental health counseling for about a year.
Okay.
Met someone online, and she lives somewhere up north. So we're here more the southeast area. She's up north. They fell in love, and recently, I think it was last month, maybe a month and a half ago, he moved up there, and they are like the perfect match. So if it weren't for social media, if it wasn't for dating apps, he would have never met this person. So just an example of how it can be, like you said, the kind of the blessing and the curse. So yes.
Right. Yeah. I will honestly say that I have had my fair share of dating apps.
Yeah.
Like, I've been on so many dating apps, so many dating platforms. I think all of us have. Have you been on dating apps in the past yourself?
I grabbed him out of a marriage.
Yeah.
I grabbed.
Oh, Nicole, you got to tell us that. You got to spill the tea on that.
I grabbed him. I was like, and he was at the tail end of his divorce, and I'm like, he's mine.
Okay, you got to set it up. You got to set it up, Nicole. All right, let's go to the origin. How did Nicole meet John? How did John meet Nicole? Let's go.
I think I should tell kind of the beginning of this. So
okay.
I was in a marriage for 23, 24 years. Recently divorced, just starting to reach out and date. So very early on, I was not on the dating scene very long at all till Nicole happened. And that's been about 3 years ago. And I think we're both happy.
Wait. Just to backtrack. It was 3 years ago.
Yes.
So was this like during COVID or after COVID?
It was right.
It was in COVID. It was in the midst of it.
Wow.
2020. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was kind of the end of it when people were trying to start getting back into the world again.
What this is amazing, because in 2020, it's so funny you said that, Nicole, because in 2020, that was when I came out of a relationship. And it was the same kind of relationship that I still wanted to be in. This person that I thought was going to be the wife, the woman to come in, and the person that I could see myself growing old with, right? And starting a new family with. And she ended things. She broke up with me, which led me into a spiral of mental health issues.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And in 2020, I realized that, hey, I wasn't the only one during the pandemic to really face heartache and heartbreak. But you, Nicole and John, your story is a bit different.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So it was the end of 2020, beginning of 2021. So yeah, our story is different, and we were but like you were saying, Sean, before, the whole blessing part of social media and dating apps, but we'll stick with just the social media piece that applies to us. Okay. Because of social media, because we were Facebook friends, and then I saw him on a hike. And so that story was very interesting. So because of social media, we actually were able to, through COVID, find each other, but not completely get together till we saw each other on a hike. And we didn't even, I think you realized it was me. I didn't realize it was him. But we were social media friends.
Social media broadened our horizons, or broadened our pool of people, but we still needed that communication to connect.
Yeah. So let's go deeper in you guys' journey. Like, what was it about Nicole and John? What was it about Nicole, and Nicole, what was it about John that the sparks just started flying? Like give us the scoop on it.
Do you want to go first?
I will, sure. Of course, the physical and the physical attraction, of course. But also, once we started communicating, we have a lot of differences, but we are very compatible, even with our differences. And we just found that common ground, and we like a lot of the same things. We do a lot of the same activities, and we just, our differences kind of meshed into something that worked for both of us. So.
Yeah. So even the difference part that you're talking about, his strengths are my weaknesses and my strengths are his weaknesses. That's the differences part that really ended up helping with the building blocks, actually, of our foundation.
Wow.
So he's not a planner. I'll give you an example. He's not a planner. I'm an uber planner. Like, I have a calendar in my phone. I have a calendar, paper calendar still.
Yeah.
Uber planner. Sit down every morning about 7:15, look at my list for the day. He just looks at me. He says, "What's going on?" Because he is not a planner. But he's great at other things. He's great at organization in regards to the house. So I just throw my clothes everywhere, and he goes and picks them up and hangs them up because. So organization.
So
two different ways. Mine is I need to organize my day and have time slots. His is my environment needs to be organized.
Yes.
Wow. See, John is like me because I don't like a messy house. I'm very OCD. I don't like a messy house.
Well,
I have a tendency.
That term, but I don't think I'm OCD. I just think I'm a neat person.
No, I like your term of OCD. That's it. But I love that because I could care less. Seriously. It's like it doesn't even pass through my mind that I just threw my sweater on the bed that we're about ready to lay on.
Okay. John, what about you? What was it about Nicole?
Like I said, the physical attraction first, but the compatibility, I was not expecting. I was expecting to go on a few dates with this person, and I wanted to see where it went, but our first date was it was immediately we found that we were compatible with each other. It started at 3:00 in the afternoon. It was supposed to be just a date to a winery and, listen to some music. And, 3 hours later, we're going to another party. And 3 hours later, we're on the roof of her office, looking at the stars. So it went from 3:00 in the afternoon to almost 3:00 in the morning. So, I don't think we've gone a day without seeing each other since.
Nope. So that first date we were together. We were bound.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I want to play some music in the background because you all just help set the mood right here. right here on Soul Dates Live. Sean Garvey. By the way, we are not live on Instagram. I am on live, Sean Garvey ATL. Follow me there. But if you only hear me and you can't hear the people in the background, you're going to have to go to YouTube at Beat Break Radio, YouTube at Beat Break Radio to hear this amazing conversation with couple Nicole and John. I'm loving it so far. We're about to start the game, Nicole and John, in just a few moments, the game. And I'm going to reveal who the mystery man is in just a few moments. We've been promoting it on social media, giving people a little bit of a suspense on who the mystery man is going to be. We are expected to have 3 lovely, beautiful women come on to compete for a date with the mystery man. We got that coming up. Nicole and John hanging out with us. So, Nicole, what is your advice to the daters, to people that are, looking for that one, for that person that can come in and not so much say complete them, but just add some type of value to what they already have? What do you say to those people? What is your advice to single people and to daters, even like myself? What is your advice?
So there's 2 things. I have so much, of course, but two things that are really, really important that I realized finally in the dating scene is to look at this person as is. So if you're sitting across the table from this person, whether it's a first date, a third date, a 10th date, whatever, could you, as is, see this person in your life, contributing to you, being a team player? Could you see this person as is, doing all of that? Or are you looking at it as, oh, if this person were this different, then maybe so. Or if this person changes this facet of their life, maybe so. So if you're doubting it like that, I'm not saying stop the dates right there, but maybe not continue to jump in, spend all your energy, etc., because maybe they're just not the right person. Now, I'm not saying that throughout relationships that there's not tweaks and changes and compromise, because there is. Right. But if you're sitting across this person going, okay, so maybe one day that person is going to get a better job than what they have right now, but who they are right now is okay, except for that part, then maybe you need to reconsider. Because what if they don't climb the ladder? What if something happens in their career and they stay where they're at? You may or may not get the person that you want for the rest of your life if you stick right there with that person.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That as
go ahead.
is, yeah.
As
Another
is,
part, I don't know if you've heard of, Sean, the 5 love languages. Have you heard of that?
I have, yes.
It's amazing. Every client, individual but definitely couples that come into my office, I talk to them about the 5 love languages because that is huge. It helps people know how the other person feels about them by the love language that they're giving to them. But when you're working with a couple, if you can both speak each other's love language, you're going to feel more connected. I will say about that quickly with John and I, our love language is physical touch and quality time. So we got so lucky, which is probably why we stayed together that first date till 3 a.m. and for 3 years now afterward, is because our love languages clicked. We didn't have to work on it. We didn't have to talk about it. We didn't have to compromise about it. We knew how to speak each other's love language from day one.
Wow. And you know what? And I'm so glad that you mentioned that. Years ago, I was so clueless on what the 5 love languages were, especially in my last relationship. But knowing the science behind the love languages, it does play a pivotal role in how you go out and date and how you build relationships with people and you learning more and more about yourself. John, what? So you said both of you all, just to be on the same page, both of you all's love languages is physical touch and quality time.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that was part of the compatibility thing. And going back to the original thought or the original question, the compatibility thing was huge for me. I didn't want to sacrifice or give up any of my
needs,
wants or needs, either one. So, I think a big thing for me going into it was I wanted to be open and honest from the beginning. I didn't want to have to ever backtrack and make up for something that I misstepped. So that was a big thing for me. And like Nicole said, can you see this person in your future? If I couldn't, it would have just been 1 or maybe 2 dates. I always want to give the person, that every chance in the world, especially if I'm attracted to them, So I think other than that, it's just going back to the mental health piece. I don't want to give up my happiness or give up my peace if it's not working out. So that's important. If that person makes you happy, if that person brings you or doesn't interrupt your peace, that's where you need to be. And without those factors being met, I don't think our compatibility would have been there.
Wow. Yeah. John, say that one more time. Peace.
Peace. Yes. And it's not looking for the peace between you. It's making sure that other person doesn't interrupt your peace. So your peace is in my mind, the important part. If that person is invading on your peace, that's a red flag from the beginning. But if you're feeling happy and you're feeling yourself wanting to be with this person, and this person makes you happy, and it doesn't interrupt your peace, that red flag is not there for me. So
yeah,
that's where we were very compatible, and I think
I love it. I love it. Well, before we let you two go, I want to know, when are you all going to, I don't know, I guess, do a reality show together, like do a a program together or something, you know?
Actually, there's some things in the works. So yes,
we've been talking to some people in California, so we might be on a reality show soon. That's funny that you asked that, because you and I haven't even talked about that, but
yeah,
last week was pretty exciting for us.
We got to give a hand clap for that. We got a little bit of
yeah.
That's a good show type. Nicole and John. How about that?
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I was saying that would be a good show title. Nicole and John. How about that?
Hey.
Oh, we could have our own show. Yeah, we could actually do a really good job at that. Like we were saying, teamwork between us, it's amazing.
Teamwork.
When we go, so we do films together. We're background, and we also work on some conceptual videos to get people to put the video out in front of people to get funding. We're actually currently doing that. When we go on set together, it's amazing. We work so well together. We know each other so well that we get up there and we act very naturally, and it usually is exactly what people are looking for. So compatibility is amazing. Teamwork. It's big, especially as growing adults. We have to have teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. I love it. Well, once again, Nicole and John joining with us right here on Soul Days Live during the pregame edition. This is the pregame edition, actually, before the actual game show, in which we are getting ready to start in just a few moments. So we have our daters in the green room. I know Nicole and John, you all got the popcorn, probably already popping. You got the wine. So you all going to sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Actually, cheers. And you are going to watch all the fun live here.
Yes,
on
we're excited,
Soul Days Live.
Everybody.
I'm excited. Any last remarks? Any last thing you want to say to our daters and to our viewers out there?
Yes. Everybody can move through this life as healthy as they can, and create a life for themselves that is beautiful, even if that means that you go through life and you continue to date, or you find the right one, or maybe you find the right one at the right time in that moment, and then it's somebody else the next month. This is a big wide world of dating and love, and as long as you stay true to yourself and you keep yourself healthy, it's all good, because the world looks different for all of us.
It does. Even if the world is what it is right now, you got to find the beauty. You got to find the love in it.
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, once again, Nicole and John, I wish you guys many wishes, many great things, and let's do a follow-up very, very soon, because when you all do a follow-up, when I bring you guys back on, I want to hear some type of wedding bells in my head.
Oh, but Sean, what if we're okay not being married? There's another one.
Okay. You about to start up another convo. You're starting up another subject.
Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't marry him, but I think we're also just as awesome without rings.
Okay.
So who knows, right?
All right now.
The world looks different for all of us.
Okay. All right. John is like, I know that's not the wine talking.
He's like, I have a ring from her, and now she's saying this.
Like, I love you. All right. Well, thank you so much, Nicole and John. You're welcome back on a future episode of Soul Dates Live. Once again, many well wishes to you. And I heard the dog in the background, so you are living the dream thus far. I love it.
Absolutely. We worked hard for it.
Yeah. John's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about now? What did you say about that wedding? Mm-hmm. Dream work makes the thing work. All right. Thank you so much, Nicole and John, for taking time to come on Soul Dates Live with Sean Garvey. All right. Thank you all much. Thank you.
Good luck, everyone.
Yes. Good luck, everyone. Thank you once again to Nicole and John. They're going to be watching us live. Soul Dates Live. Once again, we are broadcasting live on Roku TV, Fire TV, Apple TV, Android TV, YouTube at Beat Break Radio. Don't forget to subscribe there and wherever you get your podcast streaming from. All right. So we're going to take a 5-minute break and then we're going to start the actual dating show. And I'm going to explain to you why I have this suit on. Okay. So stay tuned. We got more of Soul Dates Live coming up right here on Reach One Network. We're also on Reach One Network, the Flow Television Network, and wherever you get your streaming from. All right, we will be right back. Stay tuned.
Anticipate potential delays for the morning commute. In other news, a recent government report on prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
What are you talking about, man? Look at this stats.
It's about your right to be informed. Your right to access all types of information keeps us free as a nation.
No.
Today, there are real threats to press freedom.
Reaching residential areas by...
And your right to know about the world around us.
Look.
Some threats are obvious, some are easy to miss, but they all put our way of life at risk. We must defend against all of these threats, no matter what kind of news is important to you.
Justified putting American troops in harm's way?
That's a great question.
We must protect our right to know before it's too late. Understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Anticipate potential delays for...
I'm Ben Affleck, and I want to thank you for joining me and supporting Paralyzed Veterans of America.
I joined the Navy to serve my country as a Navy SEAL. While parachuting with my platoon, my parachute didn't open. I broke my neck. It left me paralyzed. Paralyzed Veterans of America was by my side from that moment on.
Since 1946, Paralyzed Veterans of America has kept a promise to our wounded veterans. We will never leave a fallen comrade behind.
Thanks to PVA, paralyzed veterans are getting specialized medical care and treatments, the benefits they've earned, the jobs they want, and the accessible vehicles and homes they need.
I just don't think my family would be as happy as they are without the support that I received from Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Our veterans fought for us. Let's fight for them.
To learn more, go to pva.org today.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, babe.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, babe.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you.
getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like be a teacher.
Be my teacher.
Be my teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget. That'd be cool. Does that corporate job even have recess? We need more teachers. We need more great teachers. Teachers like you. What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish! In your face! In your face!
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time.
Hey, Barbie, you're so cheesy. I want to gobble you up.
What?
Stand back and watch this.
Don't do anything stupid. What human voodoo is this?
It's a portal into other realities. Come on.
Where did they go?
That was freaky. I'll check the browser history.
Rooster, you're looking good.
Hey, cutie. Ed, there's something really off here. This is utter chaos.
I'm female. It's just in this reality.
I had a friend like that once. Got ate by an alligator.
Oh, no.
Free fish.
Humans put something in the fish so we can't crop until the sun is down.
Just getting shot at. Ed, do you trust me?
Not usually. Who knows how many more of these we'll have to go through to find home?
If we leave, we have no idea what kind of place we'll end up.
All right, and we're back. Welcome back to Soul Dates Live on Reach One Network and on the Flow. I am Sean Garvey. Follow me, Sean Garvey, ATL. Before we came back into the program, what you just saw was a trailer of my new movie. Actually, I'm one of the actors, the voice-over actors featured in the movie called Ed and Rooster's Great Adventure. I had the cast and the crew of the live action film on the Beat Break Morning Show last week. So be on the lookout for that episode on demand on Spotify and iHeart Podcasts and on my online radio station Podcast FM, 87 FM, 101 The Vibe FM in Atlanta and in Kentucky. And make sure you tell everybody to check out the movie. And if you want to learn more information about Ed and Rooster's Great Adventure, you can go on the website. It is Ed and Rooster's greatadventure.com. I should have the site up momentarily throughout the show, or actually I'm just going to wait until towards the end of the show to pull it up, so that way you and yours can check out more information behind the film. So shout out to the cast and crew behind Ed and Rooster's Great Adventure. All right, so before I bring up the daters tonight on Soul Dates Live, I want people to know that this is live television. This is live. This is not just only streaming, but this is live television. And what I mean by that is anything can go awry. So I want to make sure that I'm totally transparent with everyone that's listening and watching Soul Dates Live. So we've been doing this show since summer of 2023. That was last year. And we make it look good on TV. We make it look good. We make it look very, very easy. But behind the scenes, it is not what it's all cracked up to be at times, you know, especially when you have a list of daters that confirm or schedule to come on the show, and then the night of the show, they are a no-show. They don't show up, or whatever the case may be. But just like in show business, the show must go on because we're live. This is not pre-recorded. This is not pre-taped. This is live. And anything that goes live, we can't take it back. The only thing we can do is keep going so that way we can give you the best in quality programming. All right. So with that being said, tonight we're supposed to have like at least 8 to 10 daters come on tonight's show. This was going to be, it's still a special show, but it was going to be a little bit different from all of the previous episodes that you have saw in the past. But tonight we have some of the daters, not all of the daters, but we do have some of the daters that have took the time out of their busy schedule to come on to find their one. All right. So right now I have, let's see, 3 guys in the queue, including the mystery man. Now you follow me, Sean Garvey ATL, and on Facebook at Sean Garvey. My team and we put out the flyer with 3 women that were supposed to be a part of the first half of the dating game, and that the mystery man was going to be the main dater, the main bachelor for the first half. And so I'm going to let the cat out the bag before we bring all of our daters onto the platform. The mystery man is me, yours truly, Sean Garvey. Can we get a hand clap for that? Can we? No? Okay, I'll just do it behind the scenes then. Oh, I know why. It's because I have this down again. I told you guys it is live television. Let me bring that applause back up there. Can we bring that? There we go. So the mystery man is me for the first half of the show, which is I, Sean Garvey. That's the reason why I have on this suit and tie, by the way. And we wanted to do something special because it is only a few days until my birthday, January 30th. I am turning the big 40. And I was going to try giving this another shot. If you remember in season 1, I was on a speed dating portion of the show. And shout outs to Kaya out there in LA. Kaya picked me, I picked her, and we still friends to this very day. It didn't turn into anything serious, but we had fun. We had a great time. So I'm giving it a second shot along with 3 other bachelors that we have on. And I want to go ahead and see if our bachelorette is on before we bring up these gentlemen on. I want to go to her. Let's see. Terrilynn, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, hi. There you go. Hi, good evening. Welcome to Soul Dates Live. You are live on the air.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing this evening? Happy New Year. Happy 2024, by the way.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful. I am doing great. I'm a little bit hot in this suit. But I wore it for a special occasion because I'm going to be one of the participants in this speed dating event tonight. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. So Terrilynn, just to give our viewers and listeners some background information about yourself. You are an actress, an entrepreneur, and a teacher?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And just really quick, just give us like a brief story on how your dating life has been thus far.
My dating life is a hilarious comedy, I feel. If you know the movie Dick and Jane,
I am. That's one of my favorite movies. Very funny.
Yeah, it's very funny. I feel like my dating life is just as much as funny as that was. Things did not go necessarily in my favor. It's because I have a terrible eye for picking. So hopefully today we can push past that and I can actually, learn a little something from tonight. Even hearing the couple earlier, actually, that was beautiful. I loved hearing that.
I love it. You took something away from it.
Yes, definitely. That was beautiful.
Love it. And I see at the bottom there, is your nickname or moniker Earth Angel?
Yes. It's a thing. It's become a thing.
Earth Angel. I like it. I like it. So Earth Angel, Terrilynn, Chicago actress, teacher, entrepreneur. You are a Scorpio.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay. I don't have too many Scorpios in my circle of friends or in my network. But I have maybe like 2 or 3 people that I know that are Scorpio. So big shout out to the Scorpios out there.
We're pretty hidden, if I say so. We hide.
All right, I love it. I love it. And so what are you looking for tonight on Soul Dates Live? What are you looking for?
I would like to have someone genuine who I can have a good conversation with. Someone who maybe after here we can potentially, be able to still communicate. That would be nice. I think more than ever I'm looking for a connection. Yeah, because lately, I don't know about dating for everyone else, but it's hard to get a genuine connection most times. Especially if it comes to physical. People just only care about the physical, and that's about as far as things will go.
Okay. Well, hey, listen. It is 15 minutes before the bottom. Let's get into it. We're not gonna drag this on too long because I know Nicole and John are sitting back ready to watch all of the action. So let's get into it. You ready?
Yes, I'm excited.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. And I got to go through these profile here. So I'm making sure that I don't miss anybody that is in the queue. All right. So let's start off with, and I hope I'm saying your name right. Werton. Is it Werton? Can you pronounce your name?
Yeah, it's Werton.
Werton. Okay. Werton, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Soul Dates Live. Happy New Year. Werton, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me, Sean. It's a great opportunity to be here. Great.
Absolutely. Say hello to Terrilynn.
Hi, Terrilynn. How are you?
Hi, how are you, Werton?
I'm great. I was just listening to you, and I kind of have the same feeling, the same perspective about dating. We have expression back home they would call spoil finger when you choose the wrong ones. We spoil.
Well, I have one.
All right. So a little bit about Werton. You are from Toronto, Canada, or you currently live in Toronto, Canada. You are an actor and a police officer, if I'm correct. Okay. Your zodiac sign, Virgo. Virgo. Okay. I don't know if Virgo and Scorpio go hand in hand. I'm still learning about this whole zodiac sign thing, but it is all good. A little bit more about yourself. When it comes to music, you love Latina, hip hop, electronic, and rock music. Yeah. Okay. And
I'm eclectic. I like all type of music. I don't have specific preference, but usually that's the type that I usually listen.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. And what are you looking for on tonight's Soul Dates Live?
Well, I try dating apps. I try meeting people socially. Here in Canada is a little bit complicated, right? To approach people in restaurants and bars. Back home in Brazil, it's so common. We go to a bar and we talk to people, right? And when I saw your ads, I was like, oh my gosh, that's a really great opportunity. And I already had a relationship previously in the United States, so it's not the first time maybe I've dated someone from US. And I love traveling. That's my passion number one. I'm traveling all the time. So I expected I have opportunity to meet this incredible, beautiful woman.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can make it happen for you tonight. All right. Okay, let's go over to dater. Well, we're going to make this person dater number 2 because he is not here. So let's go ahead and skip this individual. Dater number, let's do dater number 2. Let's do this one here. He has been on Soul Dates Live actually a week or 2 ago, ladies and gentlemen. And we, of course, were supposed to have 2 women on the show for him to choose from. And Barron, you've been a very great sport, but we decided to have you back on because you too, just like us, we're trying to find love out here. We're trying to find love. So please welcome Barron back to Soul Dates Live. Happy New Year, Barron. How are you?
Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me back. I'm really excited.
Say hello to Terrilynn.
Hi. Hello, Terrilynn.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I just have to say you look very lovely tonight, and also I love theater and performing as much as you do. So that's definitely one thing I know we both have in common. So
Okay, beautiful. I love that. I love that. What's your sign, if you don't mind?
my what?
Your sign?
Oh, what do you mean by sign? I'm sorry.
Your zodiac. What is your zodiac sign? Like you
Okay. That's okay. Cool. My zodiac sign is a monkey.
Okay.
I'm the dragon, so that's okay.
Cool.
I don't know whether to say that was a good answer or a political answer, but hey, you know, we're gonna go with monkey.
It's technically the Chinese zodiac, so I was like, okay.
I mean, I know very little about that sort of thing, but
that's all right.
Yeah, everything's a learning experience. All right. Well, and just a little bit of fun fact about Barron. You are from Colorado. You too are an actor. You are a singer. You are a dancer. You are a performer. You do many things, and we had you on Soul Days Live, just telling our listeners and viewers a little bit more about yourself. So, what are you looking for on tonight's Soul Days Live?
So similar to what I mentioned the first time, I'm looking for a Wonder Woman, not a damsel in distress type woman. You know, a woman who really wants to work with me, so like we can work together, kind of thing on relationships and on work and or like anything in life stuff in general. And you know, I love that. I definitely said that having a woman who loves performing on stage, loves dancing, that's definitely a big bonus for me also. So yeah, that's the main thing really.
Yeah. It's definitely, you know, it's definitely the main thing. It's all about you know, finding that one, finding that piece right there. So you know, welcome again, welcome back to Soul Days Live. So let's see if we can help you out tonight. And last but not least, another returning favorite to Soul Days Live, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from, is it Springfield, Massachusetts?
Yes, Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yes. See, you all familiar with that voice, ladies and gentlemen. He is a high-end fashion model, also an actor. We got a lot of actors on Soul Days Live tonight. I love it. He loves helping people become their greatest versions. He is also an author, artist, content creator, have multiple businesses, and a worldwide inspirational guide. You all give it up once again. This is his third time being on Soul Days Live. Brandon, better known as Smooth Double B. Double B. How you doing? Happy New Year, Brandon. How are you?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. How are you all doing today?
Doing excellent, doing great. So not last question, but this question is for you, Brandon. What are you looking for? Because this is your third time now. So, you know, they say third time is a charm. By the way, say hello to Terrilynn, by the way.
Oh, fellow Earth Angel, I met you in the astral realm, and now I'm meeting you virtually. So I guess it's a match made in heaven. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I've been doing really good. Just seeing you now, you know. But how are you doing?
Ashe. I feel you. I love the spirit. I love the positive energy. So, what are some of your favorite things? Top 2.
Wait. We're gonna get into that. We're into that, Terrilynn. Wait. She's ready to go.
I'm ready.
Okay, she's ready. All right, so let's do this because, like I said, we were supposed to have another dater come on. They're having some technical difficulties on their end, so I'm gonna help this person out. I'm gonna be the fourth person. I'm gonna be the fourth man. We're gonna save the best for last. No shade, gentlemen. but let's go ahead and start with dater number 1. Terrilynn, of course, this is where we talk about all things considered music and what have you. We're gonna call this segment. Let's see. First date out. That's the name of the first segment. First date out. And first date out, this segment includes you asking him, what does the first date look like? Okay, so we're going to go to dater one, Werton, and you're going to pretty much repeat the question to Werton, and Werton is going to answer back over to you. First date out, what does the first date look like? And you got to include music in it. You got to include some type of music, whether it's a venue, concert, what have you. So let's go ahead with round one, which is first date out. So go ahead, Terrilynn. The floor is all yours.
Okay, so what are some of your favorite music things that you like to do when you're first out on a date?
Thanks so much for the opportunity to share. Terrilynn, I believe the first date, of course, we can go for a date. I would love to go to a place where we can actually have a conversation, get to know each other, right? As much as much I love a concert, for me, I don't think it's a good place for us to have a chat. It's too loud. So I would love to go to a nice spot with a glass of wine and have maybe a blues or jazz in the background. Can be a live music, but we have opportunity to talk to each other, get to know a little bit about your goals, what you do, and what you're looking for, and from there, right? If you decided to extend a little bit the date, then we can go to a live music, more like a more agitated place, like more people. But I would love 100% get to know. Like you're very interested, like for what I see already, very smiley, uh, friendly. So I think that would be my option for sure.
Okay, that sounds really fun. That sounds really fun. I love that idea. So you prefer more like intimacy on a first date?
Yeah, I would prefer have opportunity to talk to you first, get to know, and then move it from there for sure.
Okay, I love that. I love that. Am I supposed to actually respond?
Yeah, you're gonna go to data number two. Now, data number two is Barron, and you're gonna ask Barron the same question.
Alrighty. Hi, Barron.
Hello.
Hey, so on the first date out, what are some things that you would like to do, and what kind of music would you like to include?
So usually on a first date, I like to take. It's very traditional, I guess. I love to take a woman out to a nice dinner, to a fancy restaurant. Definitely it's the time to get to know you and to hear about your likes, your dislikes, what you do for a living, and that sort of thing. And then afterwards, if you like to be with me a little longer, then I usually like to maybe go to a park or something like that. And very usually I'll pull out like a Bluetooth speaker or something like that, and I'll just turn on some music, and I'll just say, let's dance. Let's dance and fall in the moment, and that sort of thing. And I'm not yeah, and I would say my two favorite pieces of music are definitely pop music and Broadway show tunes type of music.
Okay. I definitely love Broadway, so we're here. I love that, and I love going to the park. So that's amazing. Okay, that is super cute, quaint. I like it. Yeah.
All right, it's time for you to go to dater number three, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
So, on the first time out, what would you like to include, and what type of music would you like to include on our first date?
Okay, so for the first date, right, it's gonna be something special. So I won't really tell you what we're going to do because it's gonna be a secret. So, but I'll tell you what we're gonna do on our second date. So on our second date, right, we're gonna go. Wait, I want you to like close your eyes real fast and just visualize with me real fast, okay? Okay. So we're gonna go hiking, right? And then while we walking on the hiking and whatnot, what We're gonna have a picnic by the beach, right? Because I'm a chef, so like I'm cooking up that vegan stuff. You already know the vibes, right? And then while we on the beach, right, we can get to sun gaze as well because we gotta have that sun, of course, And then during the night, we're gonna stargaze over the mountaintops and listen to some smooth R&B music.
Okay. You're giving Smooth Criminal. Okay.
You know the vibes.
I like it. Cool.
Okay. I had to put that music on the background there for Brandon once he started talking. All right. So now it's my turn. It's my turn, Terrilynn. So I don't know how to come behind Brandon. I don't know how to come behind Brandon, but I'm gonna give it a try. All right, go ahead, Terrilynn.
Hi. How are you,
Hello.
Sean?
Hello. I am doing well. Let me stop. What's going on, Terrilynn? How you doing?
I'm doing really good. So
Good.
Can I ask you a question?
You may.
What would you do on the first day out with me? And what music would you include?
Sure. That is such a great question. So I am a beach guy, right? I'm also a walk in the park type of person. When it's sunny outside, I like to first talk with you and talk to you to get to know a little bit more about you and find out what music interests you're into, because I'm a very big music guy, just like I love other things pertaining to all things considered entertainment. But I like to take a walk on the park, converse with you, learn as much as I can from you. I like and one of my favorite
You're cutting out.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. I was saying, because you are in Chicago, I am a fan of Common. I'm also a fan of Lupe Fiasco, and I'm also a fan of Jennifer Hudson. All of them are Chicago natives. And
Yes,
so indeed. So if there was like ever a concert event happening, I would love to take you out to check out those artists that are performing in Chicago, and just enjoy some great music. Just like Dave Chappelle's Block Party. I'm also a Kanye West, old Kanye West fan, not the new Kanye West, but the old Kanye West fan. And take you to like a live concert, enjoy some great music, some soulful music, because Chicago has that soulful vibe, of course. And also just later on in the day, enjoy some jazz. I'm a jazz type of guy. So just to take a break away from all the heavy stuff and what have you, just sit down and have a glass of wine at a lounge or a bar or somewhere, or at a restaurant, and talk over some wine and get to know more about each other. So that's my first date out with you.
Okay. I love the wine. It's the sweet wine for me. Okay. I love sweet wine. And I love the quaint dates. I love that. I love going to the park. That is the number one. If you say you want to go to the park, 9 times out of 10, I'm like, okay, perfect. I love it.
Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first round, first date out, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Soul Dates Live. You all give yourselves a hand. That was a great. So far.
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Okay. How, can you all hear me now? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was asking, let me repeat the question. How are you feeling thus far, Terrilynn?
This is fun. This is super fun. But I want to see what type of music everyone's listening to, like their artists. Like, I feel like that's how you really get to know people, is through like their favorite artists.
Okay. All right. Cool. 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 Well, you're gonna learn more. You're gonna learn more tonight, right here on Soul Dates Live. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into round two. Round two, and this is gonna be quite interesting. Everyone, it's called "Date Me, Sex Me, and Marry Me," or "Marry Me." And so, what this is about is that each guy, Terrilynn, that you go to, including myself, you got to ask what musical artist would you go on a date with, have sex with, or marry? Okay, does that sound fair? Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, it does.
Okay, cool. All right, and you guys, y'all got to do this off the top of your dome. You can't Google an artist or anything like that. You got to go off the top of your dome for this one. Okay, so let's go ahead to Werton, and I'm gonna let you have the floor, Terrilynn and Werton. Let's do it. Soul Days Live, round two. Sex me, or actually date me, sex me, and marry me. Let's do it.
Hi, Werton.
Hey.
Hey. So, I think I'm gonna ask you, what is your date me song?
Wow, it's really hard, but I think I would date Cassie. She's R&B artist. She's not like a old school one.
Yeah.
2004, she started to actually boom in a market in industry, right? I think she's really cute, and I love the way she sings. So I would go for a date with her for sure.
Okay. Okay. What about your favorite sex me song?
Oh, sorry, can you repeat again? Sorry.
What is your favorite sex me song?
Oh, the song. Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I think she meant to ask. I'm gonna just chime in there. Like, who would you have sex with? What musical artist? Who would you have sex with?
Yes.
Have an intimate with?
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, yeah.
but I will answer her question as well, just because I want to make sure that she has the answer. I would probably use "Get You." I don't know if you ever heard about this song. It's
By
really
who?
the night. I forgot the name of the artist right now, but it's just a listen tonight. You understand what I'm talking about. "Get You." Yeah.
Okay.
I would choose probably the old, not right now, because I think she's crazy right now, but the old Britney Spears when she was younger. I would
Okay.
choose her for sure. Yeah,
I
and
like.
yeah, she was very interesting, very how can I say, strong personality. Now is very complicated situation, but before I had a crush on her.
Okay. Well, what about your favorite marry artist? What person would you want to marry as a marriage?
Beyonce.
Of course, I
I
would too.
think,
Me.
yeah, I think she's a mix of everything I'm looking for. Not just a sexy, beautiful woman, but extremely smart and entrepreneur as well. So I think she has all the quality. Family. She's in a relationship for so many years with the same guy. So there is loyalty involved. There is a goal as a couple, and I think she is an example for many artists. So definitely Beyonce.
I love that. I love the answer. Yes. Beyonce. I love Beyonce. Yeah.
All right, all right. Who wouldn't want to not marry Beyonce? I hope Sean Carter is not listening. But that was a good answer. That was a good answer. Okay, let's go over to data number 2, Barron.
Hi, Barron.
Hello.
Hi. So, what is your favorite date song, or what person would you date? Who is a singer?
Yeah. Oh man, there's so many of them. I guess the date one, I would probably have to say maybe Lady Gaga. Just because for a long time, I guess I thought she was older than me because of all the makeup and all the hairdos and all the stuff like that. But then, like, after I saw her in A Star Is Born with Bradley Cooper, I was just like, wow, she just looks more naturally beautiful, and that's her thing. And plus, of course, she has an amazing voice. She's a great dancer. She's definitely one of those triple threats. So, that'd be cool.
I agree. I love Lady Gaga, but I'm an old Lady Gaga fan. I like her old stuff. Okay, so what is someone that you would have sex with who is a singer?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say Jennifer Lopez because especially after I saw her in a couple of years ago when she did that halftime Super Bowl show with Shakira.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that I was wearing my dance belt that night.
You're funny. You are funny. Okay, I love that. What singer would you marry?
I guess I would have to say maybe Julian Huff, Derek Huff's sister from Dancing with the Stars and that sort of thing. Just because again, she's one of those triple threats. I mean, she can not only dance, but she has a great voice and she can definitely act. And yeah, I would say her.
Okay, I love that. Awesome.
Why are we getting quiet? It's Brandon's turn. It's Brandon.
Oh.
Did we do a marry me? Did we do a marry me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Julian Huff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Let's go to Brandon. Let's go to Go ahead and fix it. Fix your hair. All right. You still on a date? All right. We still got two more daters, Terrilynn. We got Brandon and we got yours truly. So let's go over to dater number 3, Brandon.
Hi.
Oh, what's up?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm in vibing, you know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Well, I want to know who, as a singer or artist, would you want to date?
So today I would say Rihanna because she's just multifaceted and into a lot of different things. So like she can tap me into different things and I can help her grow in different aspects as well. So cool.
I love that. If you can help Rihanna grow, you are needed. Okay? You are needed.
You know, spiritually and mentally, you know what I'm saying?
So, if there were to be a singer or an artist, who would you want to have sex with?
I would say the single Tyler who sings Waddle. Yeah, I'll probably pick her.
I don't think I know what that is. I'm so sorry.
Oh, she made that TikTok song like Waddle. I don't know if you know or not, but.
But
yeah.
Let's see. We have one more. If there were to be a singer or an artist, who would you marry and why?
I would say Alicia Keys, just because I can tell that she has a nurturing side of her and she will be like of support as well. So I can get that soft side from her as well, but also that go-getter mindset as well. So I would pick Alicia Keys.
I love that. That is beautiful. Okay, awesome.
All right. Good answers so far, fellas. But it's my turn now. Terrilynn. All right, go ahead.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
Hey, I am still doing good, Terrilynn.
Good.
I like saying your name. And by the way, you smell beautiful from over here.
You know what's crazy? Thank you. I'm glad you smell, because I really did make sure that I was fresh. Hair is washed, okay?
Yeah.
Fresh tonight. So I have a couple questions.
Okay, and I got a couple of answers.
If there were to be an artist or a performer, who would you date and why?
Oh, an artist that I would date, it would have to be. Oh, that is a good question. I would say the person I would go on a date, Alicia Keys. I'm sorry, Swiss Beats, but I'm just saying. I would say I would go on a date with Alicia Keys. Because I love her intelligence. I love her energy, her synergy. She has a peaceful vibe. I would definitely love to go on a date with Alicia Keys just because of her positive synergy, her positive energy. So I would go on a date with her. Yes. Who would I have sex with? I know that's the question you're about to ask me.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I want to hear it from you. I want to hear from you. I think you sound good when you ask the question.
Well, thank you. So, Sean, if there were to be any performer or artist, who would you have sex with and why?
Janelle Monáe.
Ooh.
I would definitely have sex with Janelle Monáe. I love her free-spirited vibe and that she doesn't have no limitations on what she can do on an intimate level.
Yeah, she does look like a freak. Long story short, what you trying to say? I get it.
Hey.
She looks fun.
Hey.
She does. So I have one more question for you. Is that okay?
Sure. That is fine.
Okay, Sean. So if there were to be any performer or artist, who would you marry and why?
If there had to be any performer, I would say Terrilynn. I would say Terrilynn. I would marry.
That's the best answer tonight. Wow. I love that.
Can we give a round of applause for that, Terry? I would say Terrilynn. Well, you know what? I would say it would be a tie between Terrilynn and at first, you know who my crush was back in the day. It was Erykah Badu.
Ooh.
It was Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose between Erykah Badu and Terrilynn, I would say Terrilynn. I do. Oh, I just dropped the bomb. I just dropped a bar there. Wow.
You are smooth. That was smooth. I like that. That's cool.
I was about to say congratulations. Shout outs, a round of applause to all the gentlemen out there. Those were great answers as well, too.
That was
right.
awesome.
Yeah. So before we go into round three, and if we have time, we got the bonus round. Terrilynn, how do you feel about the answers so far and all four gentlemen?
You know, I love Beyonce. The Beyonce, you had me. I said, oh, okay, we're on to something. Erykah Badu, I do too.
Hey.
I like that. Rihanna is my wife, so that's funny that you want that to be your wife. So we're here. This has been super fun though. It's awesome to see everyone's answers. I love this. This has been super awesome.
Awesome. All right. Okay, so let's do it. We're not done yet. We are almost at the final stretch here of Soul Dates Live. We still have all of our bachelors, including myself. This is a special one, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and get into round three. And round three is Can We Talk? Now, this round is where the tables turn, and all four male daters must ask you a question. Any question. They must ask you a question, and you have the answer to the best of your ability. So let's start with dater number one.
Terrilynn. Hi again. I have just a short opportunity to talk to you, but I hope we can 100% talk again. Chicago is a place that I have been many times. So I'm looking forward to go to Chicago. It's not that far from Toronto. And my question for you is, if I go to Chicago in the next 2 months, where in Chicago would you take me? Or to get to know the city or to explore? What do you like to do?
I would definitely recommend going down to the Bean. We have to see it. It is this really nice area where we can go and take pictures, and we can walk around in the snow, and they dress up like the whole entire downtown area. So, I mean, I love to walk. I think that would be really nice. And maybe we can go and get, I would want to get cocktails. So maybe I'll take you to one, I think it's called S&R Lounge. We can go there, and that would be super fun. That's what I would do if you were to come to Chicago. Yes.
It's just one question, Sean? Because I can keep going here. I have a lot to ask.
you can limit to just only 3. You got 2 more.
2 more? Okay.
2 more.
Terrilynn?
Yes.
So, what's your goal for 2024? What you looking for yourself? What do you want?
I'm so glad you asked. Out of 2024, I want to achieve harmony and balance in my life. I feel like a lot of times I find myself getting the things I want but not being appreciative, right? Or not getting something and wishing for more. I want to finally be in a state where I am really harmonized and balanced, and throughout my entire life, if I can. That would be my goal by the end of 2024.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
And my last question, I think, is the most important question.
Okay.
I'm not in the United States. I'm in Canada.
Yes.
I don't mind traveling.
Yes.
But I need to ask you this question. Would you move from Chicago to other country, or you don't see yourself doing that?
Truthfully, yes, I would. I love traveling. I love going across the world. Yes, especially if it's Paris. Yes.
Ooh.
We have to go. So, yeah.
All right, that was dater number 1. That was dater number 1. Now it is on to dater number 2.
Hello, Leah.
Hi.
If I hadn't said it earlier, you look very lovely.
Thank you.
So Kyleena, so I guess my first 2 main questions would be, what type of, like, if we were to go to see like a Broadway musical, for example, my two questions would be, would you so the closest city to me where they actually have like Broadway musicals and that sort of thing would be Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
So the 2 questions are: would you come all the way to Denver to see a musical with me? And what exactly is your favorite musical, or do you have a favorite musical?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you asked. Yes, I am addicted to the Phantom of the Opera. That is one of my most original. That was the first I've ever performed. So I love Phantom of the Opera. And Denver, Colorado, is it really cold?
It's usually around, like, I would say like near the end of December and January, where it could sometimes get to like maybe below 0. But again, I'm in Crested Butte, Colorado, which is like the highest altitude in Colorado. So we definitely experience more cold air than Denver. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. As long as it's not too cold.
Got it.
If we can get toasty, I'm down. That sounds super fun.
Cool. Okay, so then that was 2 questions. Yeah. So then my third question is, would you I guess the biggest question I would have as far as being in a relationship with someone is, do you ever consider actually wanting to have kids?
Yes, I would love to have children. And I currently have a child.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay. That was dater number 2. Now let's go over to dater number 3. Once again, just a reminder, you have 2 more daters, Terrilynn. We got Brandon, dater number 3.
All right.
Terrilynn, just imagine me whispering that in your ear, but we won't get to that. Okay. But all right, so my 3 questions. I see that you're an earth angel. So when did you start your spiritual awakening or your spiritual journey?
Thank you for asking. I've been on this spiritual journey for about 6 years, and it kind of the peak of it was 2021. I know this might be different, but I was married at 18, and I divorced at 21, and I ended up getting I guess a intuitive thought that he was cheating on me, and I was correct, and he had a baby on me, and I became a social media influencer off of my intuition. So everyone was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And from there, I have always trusted God since, and have been following the light, and it's been beautiful.
Yeah, that's really powerful. How you can be an alchemist and really switch that negative situation to a positive one.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks. And then my next question is what have you learned from your past relationship or any of your past relationship?
I'm sorry?
Oh, what have you learned from your past relationships?
I think I learned a lot of patience. You have to be patient. In general, we are 2 different species, man, woman. We have to compromise, so that means we have to come to an understanding. I feel like a lot of the past, there was a lot of miscommunication, but I think miscommunication comes from the fear of communicating. And I think I've learned throughout dating, communication, patience is a virtue, and it's needed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Then my last question is, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is yellow. It's yellow.
All right. He's trying to get to know all about you tonight, Terrilynn. I like it. All right. One more data, Terrilynn. One more data. You know who it is. So let's get to it. Why are you laughing?
I'm blushing.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's all good. All right. So, let me see. Question number 1. What does love mean to you?
That is a really good question. Love to me is genuine. I feel like there are a lot of things people do because they want to make you feel some type of way. They're trying to grab some type of emotion from you. But when you find a connection that's genuine, when it's just oh, let me rub your feet because I want to touch some toes. I'm like, really? That's a whole different story. For me, it's genuineness. That's important.
Okay. All right. my second question to you, and I'm gonna steal this question. It's not so much of a steal, but I'm gonna use this question that somewhat alludes to my conversation with Nicole and John earlier in the program. What are your top 3 love languages?
Oh, that's a beautiful question. Thank you for asking. My top is quality service. I think it's
Quality time or active service?
Active service. Thank you. It's active service. I love getting help because I'm a busybody and I can be a super lady all day long, but sometimes I need someone to say, hey, I got it, you know? Then it is quality time. I love spending genuine time and just being in each other's energy. And then I would have to say physical affection.
Physical touch, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely love being touched because I feel like this. Come on, like this is it. I love that. I love the body to body.
All right. Okay. All right. One last question from me.
Yes.
So my birthday is coming up, like I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
What would you consider the ideal birthday if me and you were on a date on my birthday?
Well, since your birthday is cold, we'd have to figure. You know what? We should go skiing. That sounds super fun. And not only that, but there's a lot of ski resorts. So we could definitely rent some skis. They're only like $50, not too bad. And I definitely recommend we drink a little wine before. Give us some confidence and some courage. And then afterwards, we should totally have the movie in the back of my car. That'd be super fun. Set up every day, open it up, watch outside, watch movies inside. I love that.
Okay. All right. I like it. All right. All right. Great answer from everybody from all sides. All right, so we're at the top of the hour, and we can stretch it just a little bit because we want to take the time to get all of the votes in. We're going to do this thing called Viewer Choice. That's what we normally get. We will allow that are watching us on YouTube and all the other streaming platforms to vote and decide who you think Terrilynn should go on a soul date with. All right. But before we go into viewer's choice, and while we do the viewer's choice during break, before we go into that, Terrilynn, go around all 4 of us and ask us, why should we pick you? Why should we go on a date with you? You got, and each guy has 60 seconds to answer.
Okay.
Let's do it. Starting with data 1.
Alrighty. Werton, why should I go on a date with you?
Oh, I'm a little bit shy. Sorry. Yes. So I believe you should go on a date with me. First, we are kind of the same page. You have a child. I have a daughter. She's 15 years old. And I'm a solo parent. I don't have her mom, so it's just me. I think I work myself a lot to be where I am right now. So I feel ready to share my time, my moment with somebody. I also came from a very hard situation. So I learned a lot. I think the last, I would say 1 year and a half, I did a lot of work to be open to date somebody again. And I'm in the best moment of my life right now. I love traveling. I love going to Chicago. I also, you say you like hot weather. I'm from Brazil. So vacations in Brazil.
I love that. Yeah.
And I'm ready. I'm ready to build a family, build really amazing life together. I'm a hard worker. I'm like you. I do policing, I do acting, I also entrepreneur, I invest money, and I think we would have a really amazing time in Chicago or in Toronto or whatever.
Wow. I love, oh my gosh. Okay, beautiful. I love that. And Barron? Hi.
Hi.
So Barron, why should I go on a date with you?
So definitely a lot of reasons. One is because we definitely have similar interests as far as like theater, as far as like we all have the same goals as far as relationships, which is communication. Communication is really really important for a long-lasting relationship. You mentioned I think you mentioned earlier about skiing or skiing on mountains or that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely a lift operator. I can show you around the mountains, not only in the winter but in the summer. We could go hiking. We could go rock climbing. I'm a very active person like that. And also I think you mentioned something about finding a place to truly belong or live. I can tell you right now, Colorado, especially where I live, Crested Butte is paradise. There's no other place in the United States like it. So.
I love that, Barron. I love that. Okay. And Brandon?
Yeah, so it was written in the stars, fellow Earth Angel. Like, I can not only teach you different things, but I can also awaken your mind, body, and soul. And plus, like, Geminis and Scorpios do match. So, I mean, it's similar interests,
Okay. So, Brandon? All right. Hi, Sean. How are you?
All right. Oh, there we go. I am good. I was just waiting for Brandon to finish up, with the smooth vibe.
Me too.
All right. I mean, I'm like, can I go on a date with Brandon? I mean, shoot.
Okay. So, Sean, I have a question for you.
All right.
Why should I go on a date with you?
You, Terrilynn, should go on a date with me because I think we have a lot of things in common. I am funny, as you can tell. I have a very positive energy, and you know what? I have learned from my past experiences in relationships that it's not about you. It's about the both of us. It's about two people making it work. And after listening to Nicole and John that finally got it right, it made me even more inspired and motivated to find somebody like you to get to learn from, to get to potentially build with, and to just see what else is out there. I'm also open-minded. I'm outgoing. I have a little bit of free spirited energy in me.
Yeah.
And I think that we're going to have a great time as long as we put in the work, because of course relationships do come with work.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we can go out and explore what life has to offer to us. And I like the fact that you care for your child. And I always wanted a family. And so another reason to pick me is because I have like a fatherly vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm at the point in my life, at the point in my age where I don't want to make it about me anymore. I want to make it about having a family, having somebody to build with, and just be able to find somebody that I could potentially grow with. And then the last thing is, like I said, I'm free-spirited, I'm open-minded, I am very secure within myself. I'm not a jealous person. I can go wherever direction you want to take us in, and vice versa. So that's why I have a great candidate for the position.
Okay, and I love that. That's very important to me, because in dating, being a single mom, it's tough, because you do need to find the fatherly type, So yeah, I very much appreciate those answers.
Thank you. Well, once again, let's give it up for all of our contestants, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for all of them. Give it up for all of them right here on So with Sean Garvey and our data. So we're going to take a break, everyone. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to do this quick segment called Viewer's Choice. We are going to allow the viewers that are watching right now to vote on who they feel Terrilynn should go on a date with. Will it be contestant dater number 1, Werton? Did I say Werton or Werton? Werton?
It's Werton.
Werton. Okay, Werton. Werton. Dater number 1. Dater number 2, Barron. Dater number 3, Brandon. Or dater number 4, me. Go ahead and vote now. You can put it in the comment section on Beat Break Radio on YouTube channel Beat Break Radio. Go ahead and put those votes in. I will announce who got the most votes, and Terrilynn can go with either the viewer's choice or go with her gut on who she wants to go on a date with. All right, so we will be right back. And Terrilynn is going to make the decision on who she want to go on a date with. Right? Stay tuned. It is Flow Dates Live on Reach One Network and on the Flow Television Network.
Anticipate potential delays for the morning commute. In other news, a recent government report on prescription drug pricing points to corporate malpractice.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
What are you talking about, man? Look at his stats.
It's about your right to be informed. Your right to access all types of information keeps us free as a nation.
No.
Today, there are real threats to press freedom.
Residential areas by...
And your right to know about the world around us.
Look.
Some threats are obvious, some are easy to miss, but they all put our way of life at risk. We must defend against all of these threats, no matter what kind of news is important to you.
Justified putting American troops in harm's way?
That's a great question.
We must protect our right to know before it's too late. Understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Anticipate potential delays for the morning commute. In other news, a recent government report on prescription drug pricing points to corporate malpractice.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
What are you talking about, man? Look at his stats.
It's about your right to be informed. Your right to access all types of information keeps us free as a nation.
No.
Today, there are real threats to press freedom.
Residential areas by...
And your right to know about the world around us.
Look.
Some threats are obvious, some are easy to miss, but they all put our way of life at risk. We must defend against all of these threats, no matter what kind of news is important to you.
Justified putting American troops in harm's way?
That's a great question.
We must protect our right to know before it's too late. Understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
I'm Ben Affleck, and I want to thank you for joining me and supporting Paralyzed Veterans of America.
I joined the Navy to serve my country as a Navy SEAL. While parachuting with my platoon, my parachute didn't open. And I broke my neck. It left me paralyzed. Paralyzed Veterans of America was by my side from that moment on.
Since 1946, Paralyzed Veterans of America has kept a promise to our wounded veterans. We will never leave a fallen comrade behind.
Thanks to PVA, paralyzed veterans are getting specialized medical care and treatments, the benefits they've earned, the jobs they want, and the accessible vehicles and homes they need.
I just don't think my family would be as happy as they are without the support that I received from Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Our veterans fought for us. Let's fight for them.
To learn more, go to pva.org today.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher.
Be my teacher.
Be my teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess?
We need more teachers.
We need more great teachers.
Teachers like you.
What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish!
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Live with a human for a while and you get to know a few things. Like, I know she's actually not a morning person. I know she does strange tricks for no treats. I know that water makes her howl like crazy. I even know how the floor stays so clean. She's quick. But the one thing I will never for the life of me know is how she gets so tiny and inside that box. Natalie, how do you get so tiny?
All right, and we are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Soul Dates Live on Reach One Network and on the Flow Television. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, at the bottom of your screen, there is the ticker. If you would like to support the show, all you got to do is Cash App us, $Reach, number one communications, Cash App us. And also, you can go to Patreon if you are a Patreon subscriber. Patreon.com/Reach One Communications. You may not see them, but I have Nicole and John in the queue here. I don't know if they want to speak or not. I think they just want to watch the show. So, but so far, they are enjoying the show from what I learned. I appreciate Nicole and John hanging out, watching the show, and enjoying every minute of it. Soul Dates Live. Okay, it is about that time. We still have all of our bachelors, including myself, Sean Garvey, data number 1, data number 2, data number 3, and our main dater, our bachelorette, Terrilynn, who is about to make her decision. Let's go over to the chats here in real time, live time. We did viewer's choice, and so let's go to the viewer's choice. And in the comments here, we got Change Nonprofit Organization. They said that Terrilynn should go with Data 4. Who's that? Brandon? I'm just joking. Data 4. Data 4. Okay, I don't know who Data 4 is. Let me stop. I'm playing, y'all. All right. Also in the chat, Data 4, Ashley. So Terrilynn should go with Data 4. Okay, what about the other guys? Come on, keep those comments going. And we want to acknowledge them, who Terrilynn should go on a date with. Okay, so we got Data 1, Werton, Data number 2, Barron, Data number 3, Brandon, and Data 4, which is Sean. Oh, I'm Data 4. Okay. I'm sorry, ADHD. All right. So keep those comments coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Beat Break Radio, put it in the comment section. And for anybody that did not get picked tonight, will be selected to be on the next Soul Dates Live, and this time will be the main dater to pick who they want to go on a date with. So that is the good news. Okay, so we don't have any losers on tonight's show. We don't believe in losers, but we are definitely going to have who did not get selected back on the show to be the one to be the main dater for the next Soul Dates Live. Okay. All right. So Terrilynn, I know you're getting ready to make your decision. Oh, let's see. Okay. Why do I think it's the same person? This might be a different one. Beautifully favorite Ashley says data number 2. Data number 2. That happens to be Barron. Okay. All right, data. All right, cool. All right. Let's go with it, Terrilynn. Any last words before you make your final decision, Terrilynn?
Am I allowed to ask one last question for everyone?
To all 4 guys or
all 4?
All 4. Okay. Yeah, sure. You know what? Since it is MLK holiday weekend, we're gonna go ahead and break a rule a little bit in the spirit of MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. That's why I'm not wearing this suit. I'm not wearing the suit because of MLK, but I'm wearing it for a reason. I just told you guys. But yes, go ahead. You can ask the question to all 4 guys. Let's do it.
Okay, well, for all 4 guys, what is your biggest turn on and your biggest turn off?
Who can I start? I mean, the date's number 1, so it starts. For me, the biggest turn on is intelligence. I think having a smart woman intelligent in many different ways. It's not just about intellectual. There's intelligence means different things for different. So I think that's one thing. And the biggest turn off is someone that play a game in a relationship. I don't like that. I like to feel I'm in a moment in my life where I want peace. So I want to make sure that my partner, we're on the same page and we are building something together without games, right? We have a lot of stress things outside of the relationship. We don't need anything else.
Yeah. Okay. I love that.
Okay, you said you wanted to ask all 4 guys. Let's keep it moving. Data number 2, Barron. Let's go.
Okay, I was just waiting to hear a name or something. So I would say the biggest turn on for me, it would have to be maturity. It's like I said, similar to what I said before. I like a person who is a Wonder Woman, not a damsel in distress type person. Like someone who is willing to grow with me, to adapt with me, and that sort of thing. And then the biggest turn off is I would have to say hitting on you, even if they don't mean it. You know, like I've been in so many situations where women are constantly hitting on me, or they'll even physically, like, you know, kiss me or whatnot, and I'll be all turned on at first, and then all of a sudden I'll just find out later on, like, well, wait a minute, they were just joking around, or like, wait a minute, they're actually married or something. I mean, that's a really big turn off for me. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. And Brandon?
Oh yeah, so I'll be quick with mine. So my biggest tone on would be someone who's like spiritually in tune with the universe and who's like emotionally mature. Then my biggest tone off is someone who's being like toxic because I've done like so much healing and work on myself that I don't want someone to interrupt my peace.
Yes, yes. Alrighty, and Sean.
Yes. Okay. My biggest turn on. My biggest turn on is for my person to challenge me intellectually. Intellectually, like I love being challenged. I love learning new things about that person, and I think that is very sexy. From a physical standpoint, from a physical aspect, the eyes. I love the eyes. It just tells a story to me that I think is very sexy, very turn on-ish. So it's the eyes, learning about that person's story through their eyes, so their intellectual, their energy, their vibe, and just how they treat people, just having a very down-to-earth soul. That is what turns me on the most. Absolutely.
Okay, beautiful. And your biggest turn on?
My turn off is a person who lacks humility. That is my turn off. A person who lacks humility and who overthinks a lot. Those I know that's two, but overthinking and lacking of humility, and especially in the world that we're in right now, we need humility more than ever before. Yeah. So it's a turn off if a person don't have compassion for other people, or don't have compassion for himself or herself. That's a turn off. And overthinking, like, don't overthink, because it's just going to put you in a panic mode. And that's why I'm here. Because you need that teammate. You need that teammate to kind of balance things out with you and what have you, so that way you won't overthink that much. But if you're an overthinker, that's a turn off.
Okay. I'm done with my questions.
You're done with Are you sure? Is that that's your final answer? Okay. All right. Well, let's give it up for all of our contestants. All four guys here. We got people tuning in. Shout out, big shout out to everybody tuning in on IG. Once again, if you're late, don't worry. We got the show on demand. You can go on YouTube right now. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can get our followers up. All right. Terrilynn, it's about that time. I know you're stalling a little bit. No, I'm just joking. Because it's going to be a hard decision. It's going to be a hard decision. Look, we got 4 good-looking men on here to choose from. And like I said earlier, we were supposed to have some more daters on, but things happen. This is live TV. But everybody is waiting for you to make that final decision on who you want to go on a date with. Do you have any last words before you make your decision?
No.
No? So you already made up your mind. You already made up your mind.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're going to turn the beat down just a little bit. And the moment you all been waiting for. Drum roll. No, y'all can't hear the drum roll, but it's all good. Brandon's going to do it for us, or Barron's going to do it for us. All right. So, drum roll. Terrilynn, who are you going to go on a date with? Is it going to be dater 1, dater 2, dater 3, or dater 4?
I can't choose between dater 2 and 4.
You said you wait. Okay, one more time. Repeat it for our viewers. One more time. Say it one more time.
I'm having a tough decision between 2 and 4, and it is stuck.
Okay. So for our viewers and listeners, is this a tie? Are you going to? Are we going into a tie? Are we going into a battle? What are we doing, Terrilynn? What are we doing?
So now we have to ask. I have to ask more questions to 2 and 4.
Okay. So
okay.
Let me turn the volume back up. Okay. So 2 and 4. 2 and 4. So 2 is Barron. 4 is I, Sean. All right. So she's gonna go with 2 and 4. And the other two, data 1 and data number 3. You are not gonna go to the second round, or not the second round, but to the round. This is a first for So Days Live. This is throwing me off, and I'm the host. I'm the creator. But we definitely want to bring you guys back on, and for a future episode, we're gonna make you guys the main data for the women that are we're gonna have on So Days Live in the next couple of episodes ahead. But before we bid 2 of you guys good night, anything you want to say, data number 1, anything you want to say to Terrilynn?
Yes, Sean, first of all, thank you so much for this opportunity. It's unbelievable. After we start to talk, I checked all your past videos and was having a really good time yesterday, the day before. So it's amazing being here. Gentlemen, you guys are fantastic. I had a really good time this last 1 hour here. It was amazing. Get to know. You guys are welcome to come to Canada. And seriously, come to Toronto. I will be here 100%. We can go for some drinks and have a good time. Terrilynn, you are such an angel, amazing person. I had a good time talking to you. You're very friendly, very sympathetic, and I hope you choose the right guy for you. And if it doesn't work, you always can ask Sean for my contact and we can talk.
I love it. You just slick that one in. I love it. Let's give it a round of applause for data number 1.
Yeah, boy. But before I just say something, just choose it quickly because I'm going to be in the next one.
Bye,
guys. All
right. Well, thank you so much, data number 1. Thank you so much, Werton. You've been a very great sport. We really appreciate it. We're gonna have you back on soon. Okay. All right. Okay. Data number 3, Brandon. Once again, we were hoping for, third time a charm, man. Anything you want to say to Terrilynn?
Oh yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. As always, definitely been fun getting to know you all. And Terrilynn, I'll see you in the astral realm.
Oh yeah, we're here.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay. All right. Well, we hope to see you in that world too. All right. But thank you so much, Brandon. You've been a great sport. We really appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll bring you back on another future episode of So Days Live. Okay. So it is the 3 of us, Three's Company, Terrilynn. All right. So this is the tiebreaker. I guess we call this the tiebreaker segment of So Days Live. We're going over a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a very special episode. It is televised. A couple of things didn't go the way we thought it would go, but we're going to keep the show going because that's what we do here on So Days Live with Sean Garvey. And also big shout out to the Ashley Monique. She's under the weather, so we hoping for a speedy recovery. She did comment in the comment section, but get well soon. And also shout outs to Teresa. She couldn't make it, but big shout out to her as well. All right, so Terrilynn, you got questions. All right, so Terrilynn, Barron, you got questions, and it's so crazy because we both got suits on. We trying to get this job. It feels like we're on a job interview. It feels like we're on a job interview, Barron. But it is what it is. All right, so Terrilynn, let's go with Barron first. Go ahead with your questions.
Alrighty. Hi, Barron.
Hello.
So I have a question. What is your ideal marriage?
My ideal marriage.
Yes.
I guess the easier way to put it that way is like like my parents, for example. My parents have been the biggest role models for me because they have been married now for almost 37 years. And my grandparents were married longer, obviously. So yeah, I have a great group of family members who really have taught me a lot about love and communication. And yeah, sure. And yeah, sure. My mom and dad, they have had their fights. They've had disagreements, but yet somehow they've always managed to work it out or learn to grow with each other and kind of evolve with each other. And so it's like, to me, a perfect marriage, it's like if you can get through a fight and if you can learn to adapt from your mistakes, then I think that'll just make your relationship a lot stronger. And also, I think you would have to live with the person before you actually marry them, because that'll probably give you more of an insight on like, would you like to be with this person for the rest of your life? Because then you'll know that you could stand, like, seeing them every day in the house and sort of thing.
Yeah, I completely agree. I love your answer. All right, Sean. Next question is, what is your ideal marriage?
Yes, my ideal marriage is seeing an example of my mom and her husband Raul. In 2022, my mother got married for the first time on the sandy beaches of Destin, Florida. And seeing that instilled in me that it's not too late to get married. And so how I look at marriage today, and it goes back to what I said in the previous round, that work and communication, especially communication, a lot of communication. Communication is the key for me. And marriage to me is studying that person every single day, studying the world that we're living in and how we can work together, how we can build together to adapt to an ever-changing society. And that to me is marriage. Marriage is communication. Marriage is going through the good and the bad and knowing that every day is not going to be perfect, but just being able to communicate. And even if we get into a disagreement in marriage, it's very paramount that we tell each other, I love you. I think some married couples don't do that nowadays, but wow, for better or for worse, that's something that's not my spouse, and that comes with strong, effective communication. So communication is a very big part in marriage, and that's something that married couples and the person that I plan to marry must take heed in.
Beautiful. Okay. You two both did a beautiful job. And again, Sean, thank you for asking me to be on this show. I'm so happy. This has been so fun.
Thank you. Okay. I have a feeling that you're ready to make your decision.
I think I am.
You think you am? Okay. Before you make your decision, let's bring on Nicole and John. They still hanging out with us. What a surprise!
Hi!
What a surprise! Welcome back to Soul Dates Live. You've been watching highlights of the show thus far, and I want to get Nicole and John's take on it thus far. So, what do you guys think?
This was fun. Yes, Terrilynn, you're awesome. I love you, single mom to single mom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's why my hair's wet, because I'm doing the mommy thing and I had to go take a quick shower.
That's all right. You're clean. You see, you smell. I can smell you through the phone, right?
No makeup, clean, yes. I love you, girl. I hope that whoever you go on a date with is amazing and is not just amazing for you, but you have one child, is that right?
Yeah.
Is amazing for your child, because our kids are our world.
Yeah, they are.
Yep. Serious business.
That is serious business, because the mama bear comes out. Yeah.
I've done that a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Well, hey, John, anything you want to say? Anything you want to add?
Great show, Sean. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a good thing.
This is fun. Yeah.
And you know what else I'm noticing too? I'm noticing how tight John is holding Nicole thus far. I think just by watching this, it's just a reminder to people that's watching. You couple with somebody, or you watching this with your significant other or your future significant other. This is just a reminder that love still exists. You can still find love. You can still find your person. You can still find the right one. Just don't get caught up in the narrative of he got to be this and she got to be this. He got to have that. She got to have that. If you go back and rewind to what Nicole and John stated earlier, you pretty much will get the bulk and the meat of what they were conveying to people that are out here, trying to chase something that doesn't exist, and we really are appreciative of the advice and the tips that you have given to us this evening. So we really appreciate it, Nicole and John. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So we're gonna keep you guys on, because Terrilynn is about to make her decision. I don't know. I feel like my heart is jumping in and out. No, it's in and out, because this is very suspenseful. So Terrilynn, you have an opportunity to choose either Barron from Colorado, or you have an opportunity to choose me, Sean Garvey, from the ATL, from Atlanta. So you have an opportunity to choose. The suspense is killing us. So without further ado, Terrilynn, let's go ahead and make your decision.
Oh, I'm picking this person because their humor is very similar to mine, and they literally tickle me, and I love that. I'm sorry, Barron. I'm picking Sean.
Wow. Oh my God. I swear this is not a setup. I swear this is not a setup. I swear this is not a setup.
You bastard.
I'm Barron. I'm just as surprised as you.
No.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh wow. I don't know what to say.
You say, where should we go out? That's what you say. You continue it. Come on.
I know, Nicole. I know.
She's the best wingman ever.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
All right. Okay. So before we get to me, Barron, any last words, any last remarks you would like to make to Terrilynn?
I'm sorry. Interrupt.
You might be going in and out.
Okay. Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you for having me back here on the show. This has really been fun and all that stuff. And kindly, I'm just thank you for just allowing me to get to know you. And if it means anything, I hope that maybe someday I'll be worthy for someone as wonderful as you. You seem like a very amazing person.
Thank you, Barron.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
All right. And Barron, we're gonna definitely bring you back on. I know you've been on last time. We're gonna definitely bring you back on, and this time you're gonna be the bachelor. You're gonna be the main bachelor. We're gonna find you women that we're gonna find you a lot. We're gonna find you to make up for it. We're probably gonna have to find you 5 women to choose from. Okay, it's gonna probably be more than 3. I'm just letting you know. I'm just giving you the heads up. Okay. All right, so get ready, prepare for yourself. You might want to wear the same suit, or you might want to switch it up a little bit, but you look good. You look good. So we definitely going to have you as the bachelor for next episode of Soul Dates Live. So we're going to definitely keep you in the loop, okay?
Awesome. Sounds great. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Y'all give it up for Barron one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Barron. All right, so we're going to keep it going, and yeah, so me and Terrilynn. Oh my God, I'm blushing. Now Terrilynn got me blushing.
I'm blushing too. Oh my. So just us now. Not kidding.
So, should we leave now?
I think Nicole. I mean, well, let's get that last final thoughts before we kick y'all out. Nicole and John, what do you think about Terrylynn's decision?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
What do you think about Terrylynn's decision?
Oh, actually, I thought the whole time you two. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You guys, you did. It was a chemistry. It was a mesh. You guys, like you said, Terrilynn, the humor, the little bit of like banter. I mean, that's when I knew he could hang with me.
Yes.
Because I would throw out, I'd be witty, and he knew exactly what I was talking about. You know, he would confront me. You said that you like to be challenged, right, Sean?
Yeah.
This is your girl.
I love you too, by the way. I just have to say, y'all are freaking cute.
Oh, thank you. But Terrilynn, you're Scorpio, right?
Yes, I am.
Me too, girl.
See, she gets it.
I totally. As soon as you said that, I'm like, yes, that's awesome. I love this girl.
I knew I loved you too. I knew it. I was like, yeah, she's definitely giving tribe.
Oh, totally. You know the song? I'm trying to think of who sung it, but it was "Are You Strong Enough to Be My Man?"
Ooh,
that is my theme song. It's a female singer. Are you strong enough to be my man? I cannot think of who it was, but she was like in the 90s, maybe mid 90s. That needs to be one of your theme songs, and Sean, you better listen to it.
I love it. Sean, that's gonna be my song.
We already created new memories thus far. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Nicole and John, for just being a part of the show tonight. We really appreciate you guys. And we love you. We love you so much. This is about love. I love the way we kicking off the new year right.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Thanks for having me. Really
blessed relationship, by the way.
Aw,
thank you.
I will say we both went through a lot to get to this point, and we found each other, and it's amazing. So never give up. There were times that I totally wanted to give up. I wanted to step away, and I did take breaks, believe me, because I needed to. But finally, he came around, and I grabbed him.
You found your one.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
And
like
the
we
feeling's
said.
mutual.
Oh, no, say it again. Say it again.
The feeling is definitely mutual.
Oh, y'all are so adorable.
What is this?
Oh my.
I have a feeling that I have a feeling that Nicole and John are about to go wow after the show. That's why we gotta kick y'all out.
You're right about that. I'm like, come on, guys. I gotta get to bed soon. I got kids that are gonna wake up early. Come on. Hurry this along. Come on. You guys set up the date already. What do you think I took a shower for, really? Come on.
Thank you so much, Nicole.
Hey, look, Terrylynn's blushing now.
Yes. I gotta converse with her because I have a feeling we're gonna talk offline after this.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Uh-oh. Well,
You
have
guys
fun.
have a great evening.
Yeah, have fun with. See, now he's like, we need to
I
get
know.
on.
John is like, can we go now?
I was like, oh, you guys have a good night.
Oh
my!
Oh, wait! Kiss cam. Woo!
Oh my! Y'all are perfect.
I love it.
All right, you guys have a good night. We're headed that way.
Thank you.
All right, that way.
That way.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. Terrilynn, you're awesome. Keep it up.
Thank you, honey. You too. Be safe. Bye.
All right. Bye guys.
Bye. All right, that's Nicole and John, ladies and gentlemen. And also, once again, shout out to dater number one. We actually definitely got to bring him back on because one of the daters that we were supposed to have on tonight's show is in Canada. So we're gonna bring dater one back on as well too. Dater one. So Werton, we're gonna bring you back on very soon because we do have someone that was trying to get on earlier this evening, having some technical difficulties, but she is in Canada. So yeah, your one may be close.
This is it.
Right? Your one may be close. So just stay tuned. We're gonna keep in touch. But Terrilynn and yours truly, Sean, this is like an ATL Chicago connection right here. I love it. I love it.
Cool. I love it.
All right. So you got to tell me because, like I said, we got to have a conversation after this. Because it's probably going to be a conversation that's going to be a little bit too, so what else is it about me that attracted you?
Your humor. I find you to be so funny. And not only that, but you're intelligent. And you can't make jokes if you're not intelligent. You have a funny way of communicating. I love it. You don't seem like you take life too serious. Too many people take life so serious and they like you said, you don't like people who overthink. Me neither. I love a stressless life. I love things to go as much as I manifest them smooth. I like life to be smooth as well. So it's nice that you're that way. That's super nice.
Thank you. I love the fact that you have a very radiant energy about yourself. You are a good listener. You are a good communicator. You ask a lot of great questions. And it's just something about your energy that lights up the room and can put a smile on somebody's face. And to me, that's the attract. I mean, of course, you're very beautiful, you're attractive, you're very natural. And I get like this very free-spirited vibe from you as well, too. Like I mentioned earlier, when we did the date me, sex me, and marry me segment, and how, I said Janelle Monáe would be somebody that I would have sex with because of her free-spirited vibe. But it's more to that. It's pretty much just, being able to not conform to what everybody else tell you should be or tell you what you should do. You are a person that lives within your own truth and not being able to, be afraid or be reserved because you care about what other people think about you. But, that's the kind of vibe that I got from you. And that's what attracts me to you.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited. I'm excited to get to know you. Very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to learn more about you. So, my birthday's coming up. I do have a big announcement that I'm going to make. I'm not going to make it here on Soul Dates Live tonight, so you just have to wait for it. It includes me traveling. But I definitely want to, of course, make the effort to come up to Chicago, because that's actually one of the cities I want to visit. And, or you coming to Atlanta and we just, You
I
know,
love Atlanta.
huh?
I love Atlanta.
You love Atlanta. You've been to Atlanta before,
Yes,
right?
I have. Yes.
Yeah. So I would love to just meet with you in person, go on a date. I mean, we're gonna go on our dates, but just to actually be in person with you and stuff like that is something that I'm definitely looking forward to.
Me too. Me as well. Me as well. Oh wow. Thank you again, Sean. This is awesome.
This is definitely awesome. This is, I think it's like one of the best date of the new year so far, 2024. We definitely went into it on a definitely great
Going
note.
strong, hopefully.
All right, so I already got people calling me. You can hear that ring in the background. I got people calling me right now, Terrilynn, but I definitely want to continue on with this conversation afterwards, after the show, if that is okay with you.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. All right. So so anything else, before we close out, you know, I know we're going a bit over this. This is probably more lengthy than the Cat Williams conversation with Shannon Sharp recently, but we're probably gonna get more views than that interview, but I'm just saying. So Terrilynn, any last words, any last remarks you want to give to our viewers before we close out the show?
Yes. Always believe love is out there. And I definitely would never give up. Don't give up.
Okay. Well, my last remarks are everything that Nicole and John said earlier.
Yeah.
That's my last remarks.
Yeah. I love that.
just to echo that. So I'm definitely looking forward to talking to you more after this show, and then going from there. And you know, we got to give our viewers and listeners a follow-up. I think she froze. All right. Well, this is perfect timing because we're getting ready to get up out of here anyway. All right. Well, thanks to all of our viewers and our listeners and people who have participated on Soul Dates Live tonight. We will be back with our new episode of Soul Dates Live. We're going to take a brief hiatus later on. We got a few more episodes to do before we go on a hiatus, but we really appreciate everybody for tuning in to Soul Dates Live. Make sure you follow us at Beat Break Radio. Oh, I think she logged off. She's probably logging off because she's standing by waiting for me to give her a call, I guess. But in the meantime, follow me at Sean Garvey ATL on all things Instagram, Sean Garvey on Facebook, Beat Break Radio. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, Beat Break Radio. And shout out to all of our contestants and daters, and even the people that did not come on tonight's show. Shout out to you all as well. If you missed any of tonight's highlights of Soul Dates Live, just go on YouTube, Beat Break Radio, or go back and watch this, whatever platform you are watching the show, so you can watch everything from beginning to end, just in case you need to get caught up to speed if you miss anything. All right. So until the next time, happy MLK weekend. And we will see you guys soon next Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Soul Dates Live right here on Reach One Network and on the Flow Television Network. Cheers.